First up for tonight, um, trailer came out yesterday for a new Digimon story game, which will be, I think, the third in this series.
Yes.
This is probably the best franchise of Digimon games,
Agreed.
I would personally say. We had Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth,
I watched that was my favorite.
Digimon Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory, which was the prequel sequel.
Mm-hmm.
Now it looks like we're going on to a different set of events with Digimon Story Time Stranger. These are the more story-centric Digimon games. And I would say the stories of these are written pretty well.
I haven't played any of these games.
They're pretty
Cool.
fun.
You should check it out.
Yeah. I would say that if there were any Digimon games that I could just recommend to anybody,
Yeah.
these would
That's what
probably
I've
be it.
heard after. I mean, that's what I heard people say after this trailer came out.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
but
we'll see how you feel about it when you get to see it. And...
I have seen this trailer. I actually
Okay.
watched this today.
Okay, nice.
'Cause I watched the State of Play, and they had a lot of what we're about to watch tonight.
Got you. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get into the trailer. I'm going to cue this intro, and then we'll get into Digimon Story Time Stranger.
Stranger to time. Who lives outside of time?
Like,
I like that.
Yeah, can you bring it to 7? Yeah, that should probably be alright. Once again.
An apocalypse
Open world.
parallel worlds.
Yeah, sort of.
As their fates begin to
It-
intertwine.
It's a pretty,
Pseudo-
pretty linear, yeah.
Pseudo open world.
Yeah.
Like different maps, but this big,
Mhm.
big maps.
And then very directed. At least that's how the other two were. I don't know if this one would be the same.
Gods, heroes, and monsters of bygone eras.
What does it
The
play like?
It's turn based.
Right, but I guess
is it like
is it like you're walking and then you're just random battles and then you go into your own separate arena?
Digimon?
So
Or like-
it's like pathways. This looked more along the lines of gameplay.
Is it like the old Pokemon setup where you're just walking along and like all of a sudden, and then there's a battle now.
Okay,
you're in
I
a
see.
battle.
A little more intuitive with Pokemon. You played Arceus,
Oh yeah,
right?
Blackfire. You said
Yes.
you
It's a little more similar to Arceus.
Okay.
I do like Digimon, but I wouldn't say that I'm like a super huge fan.
Like, 'cause this trailer does not make me want to play the game. Like, it's definitely for fans of the series. I tell you that, because I mean,
I feel you.
people. I feel like it's like just the name alone is getting the people who know the franchise hyped for it.
Yeah.
But the game, what was shown, I could care less.
I'll say that it looks clean, but it doesn't look like it improved upon like a lot of stuff from the previous two.
games.
It still looks like it's very story driven, which I mean, literally,
Yes,
that's the
point.
type. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
premise.
narrative driven Digimon game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm interested to see how they develop it, because even though I think this is my favorite franchise, the game that came out, I think a year or two ago, Digimon Survive. I think
that's the one you played.
Yeah, I
You
think
said that
that's
was really dark.
yeah, it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
I genuinely think that's probably the best story because it was like a narrative storytelling thing. Is that Clown? CLO? Yeah, Clown. Nah, hold up. This is a cool setup. Thank you. We
Thank you.
tried our best, you know? But yeah, I think that these have really good stories. They're very interactive and make you want to do what Digimon is. So like how Digimon kind of started with the whole Tamagotchi craze. And it was like raising them and like developing them and stuff. I
You
think
do that in this game?
yeah, you do. You have to in pretty much any Digimon
So it's like
game.
a Chow?
Um,
Chow in,
yeah,
Sonic?
actually, yeah. It's like think of the Chow Garden in Sonic mixed with Pokemon, and then
Okay.
just kind of work at it from there.
I mean, that sounds like that ticks some boxes for me, but like, man, I don't know if I want to. I don't know.
Let's see where we go. Bandai, if you're reading this,
I guess
please
I
let
don't
there
care
be.
about Digimon enough
Cyber Sleuth was so
for
good.
me to
Very
buy
excited.
it.
I feel that.
Yeah, I think that's what it is for
Yeah.
me because I probably would enjoy it, but it would be like a turn my brain off kind of enjoyment. It wouldn't be like a I'm thinking about it when I'm not playing it kind of thing.
Yeah. I definitely
Something better
appreciate.
came along, it would supersede whatever I was doing. Like this game I'd just waste my money on it.
Yeah, I appreciate that setup. But because personally, I feel like since Digimon started as a game, I mean Pokemon did too, but since it started as like a whole different type of game with Tamagotchi and whatnot, I feel like Digimon should intuitively attempt to make better games. And a lot of games that they make just come out in Japan and then we forget about them. So I would like them to try
Bring
and
more
do things.
Digimon stuff to the rest of the world.
Yeah,
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
because then you would get like a
Common
lot more feedback, and then you could develop things like this a lot better. Been an hour since we saw this, and it still feels like I'm dreaming.
We
Then they're
are
just
so back.
For what it's worth, as somebody who hasn't seen anything Digimon in like
30 years.
yeah,
How long?
this does actually pique my interest, and it might just be the nostalgia of it, but
It didn't even hit my nostalgia button.
okay.
Like that's what kind of I'm just looking at it like,
mm-hmm.
that's Digimon.
Yeah,
I gotta show you the Digimon.
But like
movies.
it didn't
I didn't know this
hit
was-
anything for
Yes,
me.
they are.
Mhm.
Maybe it's because I didn't
Yes.
see the
There's
basic forms running
7 of
around because I like those the cute ones a lot better than the evolved.
the bigger
form.
ones. Yeah,
Once they get evolved, I lose all interest. Once they
Mhm.
get to their god forms and all that, I lose all interest. I do not care anymore.
I feel you. I mean, that is kind of like that's like the benefit and the downside of Digimon. It's just like
Their
you
human
can,
forms. I'm like, okay.
yeah, you can explore so much with them, but it also means that you kind of have to. But this is like I kind of wonder how you would feel about them. Do I still have one of them? I kind of want to see you try to play one of them to see how you would feel.
I'd play it.
Because
I just wouldn't buy it.
it's the,
If it was free, I'd play it.
yeah,
I'd try it out. You know.
it might be.
I'd
well,
play
I
the
don't
demo.
think so.
Maybe there's gonna be a demo. I'd probably play that.
Maybe, yeah. Because the way that you have to like grow them and train them and stuff like that so that they get better, it's like
I like that weird shit like that sometimes.
I feel like you would be either super into it or you'd be annoyed with how it works.
No, I'd probably like the figuring out how it works. I
Mhm.
probably would enjoy that part, and then, yeah.
Yeah. Because there's
I like
definitely.
management sims.
Oh yeah, yeah. Actually, you probably would like it.
So like, yeah.
That was probably the part of these games that I always had like the struggle with.
Mm-hmm.
But it also it also did its job to where when I got them to be how I wanted them to be, I felt so connected. I was just like, nah, you can't lose. I don't want to see you getting sick. I don't want to hear about none of this nonsense.
You know,
Like,
Harvest Moon,
mhm.
guilty pleasure. For me to get here on the internet.
I got you. Yeah, because essentially how this works is they get stronger by battle, similarly, but they have like a level cap. And the only way that you can break the cap is by raising them in like a ranch type farm thing. And then you have to manage their evolution. Like you literally have to grow them up and then bring them back and then
Monster
raise
Rancher.
them and then bring them back up again.
Monster Rancher.
Literally, yeah.
Oh yeah, Monster Rancher.
So I think that could be an interesting experience. I feel like in order for this to really work, they have to be able to promote the actual story. I saw somebody mention that this is going to follow the Olympus 12, which is like the
Where we're switching some stuff around.
You good. Which are essentially Digimon based off Greek gods. So it could have a very unique, interesting story. They haven't been featured in anything that I know. So could be fun if they go like the mythology route. That's why I like Survive so much, because they
This is fun to watch.
Yeah. But I like Survive so much because they don't refer to them as digital monsters. They're just like, yeah, these are spirit creatures. And
Does that change the lore when
yeah,
you do that?
yeah, like it's literally
it's
like
changing the lore.
yeah, it's not even based on the same lore as like the
Oh,
shows or anything.
okay.
It's like they're like how Japan has yokai.
Yeah.
That's what they portray them as and what the story led to. And I like that they split away from it because it gave them their own story to tell.
Yeah, it was fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell fresh stories, do cool things, and make the monsters
Cool.
exciting.
Yeah, that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I feel like the more that you can get bonded with them personally and like really relive the experience of like this one is special.
Well, could you ride them in the other games?
I don't think you could.
They resolved.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I saw that, and I thought that was so cool. I was just like,
with Groom,
yeah, I'll ride the Crazy Wolf.
So this is their Arceus, huh?
Maybe. I wouldn't say that the gameplay is exactly like it, but kind of how like the encounters in Arceus, you just like walked up to them, and then it like just made the instance around it. It's kind of like that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
But they're like, you can see the encounter, and then you could avoid the encounter
Yeah.
or interact with the encounter.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see. If I still have one of them, I'll let you try it out and see how you feel about it.
Okay.
I don't remember if I still have it or if I could find them. Because while they are fun, it's definitely an experience where I'm just like, I'm more excited for the next one than I am to go back and do the other ones again. I'm just happy I played them. Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's what's up.
But yeah, y'all let us know in the comment section how you felt about the trailer for Digimon Story Time Stranger. And while you're down there, feel free to like the video if you enjoyed it, share it with someone that you think might enjoy it as well, and subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to our first 1,000.
000.
Right here in the C2 circle. Hop in today, become one of our first VIPs.
And hit that bell notification where stay tuned for all our updated videos and shorts. Join the squad or not charge a card.
Yep. You can see exactly where we are currently on every page of this video. So help us reach that 1,000. Share it with people that you know, and then you'll get to be a part of that first 1,000 crowd. Amazeballs. Also, feel free to follow us on Discord, #C2Circle. There you can become a champion of the ring and be around for all the content that's going to be lined up next week when we go live around
7 p.m.
Eastern Standard Time
Thursday.
around the dot.
Thursday night.
What Thursday said.
Gonna continue on with the rest of our live stream. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support. Come out
all
one
the pixels.
Thursday. That way we can chat it out with you live and in real time.
It be a party.
And until that time comes, we'll catch you in the next one with some more Catered Chaos. Peace.